Check. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you checking in. So, this morning, Las Vegas Raiders announced that they have released Jakob Johnson. Last couple weeks, he's been on the concussion protocol, hasn't played. Funny enough, he hasn't played, and Josh Jacobs has had two of his best weeks this season without Jakob Johnson in the mix. I think this move is huge, and it's telling as to where this offense, this Raider offense, is going to go under Bo Hardegree, which is our, I guess you can call him our interim offensive coordinator now that Josh McDaniels is gone. So I think it's interesting and it's very telling, and I'm excited to kind of get into it. So before I do, please like the video, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and I'm going to try this one more time. But the winner of my giveaway that I announced last week is Manny Reyes at Manny Reyes 2154. Manny, if you're watching, please email me. Email me at realraider805@gmail.com so I can give you the instructions to get your giveaway. Now, if you tried to email me and for some reason I haven't got it, please comment in this video down below and let me know. But if you haven't subscribed, please do so. To all you guys, subscribe. I want you guys to be involved in my future giveaways. One's going to be coming around the corner soon. So please subscribe. I want you guys all involved because as much as you guys give me, I want to give back. So let's do this. Let's get into it. Jakob Johnson is officially out. Now, what I think this is going to do, this is going to open things up. This is going to open our offense up because the fullback was a staple in Josh McDaniels' offense, right? It was predicated off of the I formation, the fullback being, right in front of the running back or a little offset, and you're just basically pounding the rock, right? You're going downhill. We knew that Josh Jacobs was going to be a big part of this offense, and that's what Josh McDaniels wanted to do. That's why he brought in a fullback. When he was with New England, they also had fullbacks that, really paved the way for the offense. And by getting rid of Jakob Johnson, that tells me that Bo Hardegree is not going to necessarily follow the ways of Josh McDaniels, which I think is exciting. I think he's going to open it up. We saw signs of it, last week against the Jets. Josh Jacobs was getting the ball in different ways. We were being more creative on the offensive side, getting more players involved. And by removing that fullback and not having one on the roster, that opens up because it's going to open up for more double tight end type of sets, right? Because the offense is still going to run through Josh Jacobs. We're still going to make sure that we get Josh Jacobs his touches. We're going to make sure that he gets his carries because we still have a rookie quarterback. This rookie quarterback needs help. And what the best friend of a rookie quarterback is a good running game. And so we're going to continue to feed Josh Jacobs. So by removing a fullback from the roster, that just means that we're going to be a little more creative in the run game. I think we're going to see more double tight end sets, which is great because we have Austin Hooper, which is a good just all-around tight end, and we have Michael Mayer, which is improving on his blocking skills. But as you could tell last week with that amazing, catch in the back of the end zone where he mossed the corner, we can get him involved in the passing game, and we have to. So I think we're going to see more double tight end sets. I think it opens up the door for seeing more Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow, Trey Tucker, even maybe getting DeAndre Carter involved. Trying to show some more of our speed, getting DeAndre Carter downfield, Trey Tucker downfield, get these guys, try to hit these guys, 30, 40 yards downfield. It just gets more, it provides more opportunity to get our more receivers, some of our more fast, athletic guys on the field. And then you got Hunter Renfrow, man, just mix him in, put him in the mix. Get this guy more involved. His route running ability has been touted amongst some of the best defenders, not only in our division, but amongst the league. We got to get him more involved. And so by removing the fullback, I think that helps. So as a whole, I think that showing that Bo Hardegree agreed, because at the end of the day, it's a decision across the board with the coaching staff. But Bo Hardegree said, yes, we can do without a fullback. And I think that shows that the Josh McDaniels way and the way that he ran this offense is truly out, which I respect Bo Hardegree for that. I think him trying to put his own flavor on this offense is going to be fun to see. So, in addition to that, when you remove a fullback, you somewhat remove that kind of one-on-one, man-to-man kind of downhole power run scheme, which I don't. Josh McDaniels or Josh Jacobs, he doesn't thrive 100% in that type of run scheme. He's not necessarily that complete downhill guy. One of the things that Josh Jacobs does extremely well, better than most running backs in the league, is he has that ability to make that one cut burst and make that first man miss. I mean, when you implement more of a zone scheme, which we have over the last few weeks, we've implemented more of a zone type of run scheme, which when you hand off that ball to Josh Jacobs, and he has that ability to either hit the hole hard because he sees it, or if that defense over pursues to uh, to the strong side of the offense, where that offensive line, everybody's moving one way. If that defense decides to move with them, Josh Jacobs might find that cutback lane. And one of the things that he's great at is, man, once he plants that foot, he can go and he's gone. Now, another thing that he does great is if he does cut back and he finds himself one-on-one against a corner, I mean, his ability to make the first man miss is, one of the best in the league. And so if we can get him to, or if we can get this offense to play to Josh Jacobs' strengths, I think that's huge. And by removing the fullback, I think we're going to see more of it. We're going to see more double tight end sets, and we're going to see more zone run schemes, which I think is going to be great for Josh Jacobs' success moving forward. And one of the last things that I will say in regards to this is Zamir White, which is our backup running back, drafted him last year out of Georgia. I don't think he's proven to be either a solid backup or the future replacement of Josh Jacobs. The chances that he hasn't gotten many, but the chances that he has received, he hasn't done much with it. And like I was saying before in this video, the offense is going to run through Josh Jacobs. He's still going to get his 20 plus touches a game, which means you still got to give him a breather. And Zamir White's just not going to be the guy that's going to get those 6-7 touches a game, and that's going to help us with the rookie quarterback get that carry, possibly get us in a 2nd and 5, a 2nd and 4 situation, get us in front of those sticks, and help out our rookie quarterback, and be able to put Josh Jacobs, on the sideline to get a breather or two, and still have the confidence that this offense can move. And so, by getting rid of the fullback, by changing up the run scheme, and by opening up this playbook, I think that Josh Jacobs can get his rest, get on the sideline, but that defense still needs to watch out for Trey Tucker, still needs to watch out for DeAndre Carter, still needs to watch out for potentially Hunter Renfrow or the tight ends. I think what we saw against the Jets is that Bo Hardegree is going to open this offense up and is going to keep the defense guessing. And that's what I'm excited about. And that might help with being able to get Josh Jacobs on the sideline and give him that breather and not worry too much that we don't have a true stud backup to be able to come in and pound out some yards. Because if we do that and Zamir White can't produce, we might find ourselves, Josh Jacobs takes a breather. We might find ourselves in a 2nd and 9, incomplete pass, and all of a sudden now we're in 3rd and 9. Now we're 3rd and long, and now we got our rookie quarterback kind of in a hole that he needs to get himself out of. So by opening things up, I think it allows the defense to be guessing, but even when Josh Jacobs needs to sit and get a breather, it still keeps the defense on its toes because now we're hitting on all different angles and hitting the field in so many different ways. So again, guys, I just want to jump on here and give you kind of my take on the release of Jakob Johnson. Again, ex-Patriot, came in, was a staple in Josh McDaniels' offense because it was really a run-based offense that used a fullback, and not many offenses use a fullback anymore. So it's kind of an old school mentality. And if it works, great. But if it doesn't, I'm glad to see that Bo Hardegree is willing to kind of get off of that and put his own flavor on this offense. And that's what I think is what he's showing by this move and what we might see moving forward. So again, guys, I appreciate you checking in. Please, if you hung through this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on those notifications, because whenever I do giveaways, all my subscribers, you're going to be automatically involved in that. And I want you guys to be notified when I drop them. So, um, lastly, let's end with a little bit of Raiders trivia. Okay. So let's hit you with this. Ken Stabler was drafted from which college in 1968? Again, Ken Stabler, one of our best quarterbacks, was drafted from which college in 1968? If you know the answer, drop the answer in the comments below. I appreciate you guys just participating in it. It's a little fun. Again, an educated Raider is one of the best Raiders. So appreciate you guys. Look out for my video coming probably by Saturday morning of my pregame analysis of our upcoming matchup against the Miami Dolphins. That's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a good game, and it's going to tell a lot about this team as we enter the second half of this season and the toughest part of our schedule. So appreciate you guys. Look out for that video. Until the next one, I'm out, guys.